Tommy Rinaldi here for Pirate TV. We have an exclusive sit-down interview with Josh Peck.
We're going to start off with your early roles, because those are some of my favorites.
Sure.
The early roles like Snow Day, Max Keeble's Big Move,
Classics.
and Amanda Show. How did that stuff influence your career?
I mean, before Snow Day, I was just like a normal civilian, and then everything changed.
Yes.
And then I became a superstar. No, I grew up loving Nickelodeon and shows like All That and Kenan and Kel and The Amanda Show. And so when I started getting into comedy and doing like little commercials or plays, the dream that was like to be one of those kids. And so when I inevitably auditioned for Snow Day and got it, it was a dream. I mean, all of a sudden in a week, my mom and I were in Calgary, Canada, and we were there for like 3 months, and there's like trailers and insane crews and a very extensive snack craft service table, which for a young chubby boy like myself was outstanding. And then I remember, God bless my mom, my dream was to be on All That, and I had auditioned like 8 times and I just couldn't get it. And the president of Nickelodeon at the time was on set a lot and sort of took a shine to me. And my mom, sort of being the balabusta that she is, was like, dude, you should go up to him and tell him that you love All That, which I did. And a year later, they offered me a part on The Amanda Show.
Something I learned through some research is that you directed an episode of Drake and Josh, and I was very surprised to see that. What was that experience like?
It was great. I love telling people what to do.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it was fabulous. The way that, Drake and Josh was a sitcom, so it was multiple camera angles, and I had been on the show for so long that I knew the beats, and I knew the way that the show works, so it wasn't really a fear that all of a sudden I'd walk on set and not know how to get it done, but it was just sort of nice to have that added responsibility. And in television, inevitably it's a writer's medium, so you're honoring what the writer wrote, whereas in a movie it's total director's vision. So you know that you're never going to be able to change it too much, but even if as a director you get like one little extra joke in or a different take on a performance that you might not normally have gotten, it's a win. So yeah, I love it. And the residuals as a director, great. I still make like $18 checks from that.
Good. Hey, it's something,
I'm telling you, Buffalo Wild Wings on me.
Exactly.
You and me, Tom.
Great.
You seem like a spicy guy.
A little bit. A little Chipotle barbecue, dry rub.
God bless.
A little kick,
Whatever you like to get in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A little follow-up, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Do you think that's helped you being a content creator within Vine and within YouTube, having that director's sense of, I know what type of shots I want, I know what type of content I'm really looking for? Do you think that helps?
I think so, and I think the days of being just a pure actor or a pure what have you is sort of, it's just not what it once was, because inevitably I think everyone is going to be forced to start making their own content, especially if you want to take the power into your own hands and not be beholden to casting and auditions and someone else's vision. So I feel like it helped me a lot.
Curious is your podcast.
Yeah.
It is very successful, and you inquire about people, places, things that interest you. What are some of the special guests that you've really thought, wow, that blew me away because I didn't know their story, things along those lines?
Yeah, I had, I interviewed my buddy Casey Neistat today, and I know him pretty well, but I got an insight into his life that I would normally never get. Let's see, who else? Rosie Perez, a great actress who, has lived this incredibly, nuanced and specific life that I never would have known. So what I love about the pod is these are people whom I would love to sit down and have lunch with for an hour, but they would never do that because I'm a stranger and that's weird. But as soon as it's in the podcast format, it's like this sort of level playing field. So it's great.
And what makes you so curious?
I don't know what's wrong with me.
That's okay.
But I guess it's just that I've never really had, growing up I had a very kind of specific upbringing, and you know, my mom and I moved around a lot, and we definitely had like a little financial insecurity. So it was like I never quite felt comfortable in any situation. So I was always trying to like learn more so that I could. I'm just seeking comfort.
I'd like to congratulate you and your wife with baby Max.
Thank you.
I hope that's a great experience so far.
It's okay. No, not even a little.
So with that, are you approaching life a little bit differently when it comes to business situations or just overall mentality? Is it different than previous?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I definitely feel like the weight of responsibility, and I also have to keep it in check because I tend to go overboard in things like eating. But like, you know, so there'll be moments where like I gotta provide. Like I'm the father, and I have a role. But you know, it's pretty wonderful, and it definitely puts everything into perspective when you're annoyed that you didn't get a part or your video didn't get as many views as the last one, and then you go home and like Max is just there and being all baby like.
Nice smile to come back to.
Yeah, it's very sweet. He
Good.
just started smiling actually. It's weird. It's cool. It's very alien.
Once again, for Pirate TV, I'm Tommy Rinaldi. I hope you enjoyed that interview. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, subscribe to us on YouTube, and check out our WordPress for more content. Thanks for watching.